YouTube. Ramadan Mubarak. Some man be start, some man finish. Then Ulan Tranga one. That are the fast. While some man then start, but they not able for finish. Some man no get ending. You no get ending. Now you? The man no start. But then sabi that last 10 days, now some man can wear inside. Bap! Anyway, anything we been put to God in prayer, we say, let God answer. We will continue with this issue. Edmond Alpha. Usai pa Alpha don't tell we say. Edmond Alpha pa Alpha. Okay. But Alpha tell we say. APC if they not take thing. That 6 day. Then go lost some. Yes. That's what it tell you. Now you're able to say, hold on. What see they talk about automatic? Automatic not there. You know there. Yeah? You get to go through procedure. Even the parliament, if you don't miss that 30 day, 30 sittings, parliament need for set up a committee done and call we. Okay. Meanwhile, Honorable AKK of the APC, now the opposition whip na parliament, and Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, well, in tkade, now be APC. Now they come out, he go C4C. Now they come out, he go SLPP. Emerson Lamina. Yes, you don't know. He may even be mayor of Kono under APC. No, in APC, let me get your mouth. And I have extension the I take. But anyway, Fabian, what you say?
About Edmond Alpha's.
A letter was sent to us.
No, wait. What you talk?
As a political party APC, were you consulted or informed?
Ask Honorable AKK if they consult them or not inform. The office of the president be informed them.
About Edmond Alpha's.
A letter was sent to us.
The content, were you informed or consulted?
It was information.
You were informed, not consulted.
We were informed that it has pleases the president to appoint Edmond Alpha. And guess what? Even in that information, we were tied by time, 72 hours, to do to respond.
So the constitution is say it give the person time. Now 3 days. Okay.
We wrote a letter within the 72 hours to the president, where it's totally disregarded.
No, the past say that letter they una wan bogam. Leone wait firstly, he done with Edmond Alpha appointment. Now they tell us say no. The president can reverse that. Una can bog business.
We asked for a face-to-face interface with the president who wants to appoint, where it's disregarded. Again, I have said this. There is a problem. The problem is in consultation.
Okay.
And he has said loudly here that in all other appointments done by the president when it comes to electoral commissioner, they were never consulted.
Oda it say he na Ibrahim sorry he be there for the program na he represent the all political parties association when a APA.
This one it seems as if this one came with a bigger envelope.
It insinuates like for say APA take Mokofe. Yes, because in that program the APA said they were consulted. APC say now inform we.
In the letter, I mean the letter was stamped and folded in a bigger in a way that it was very bomb.
It was very waiting.
Very bomb.
It was very bump. Okay. That's a bump letter.
So they accept for the very first time that they were consulted. But this is not my point. My point is very simple. One, this has been the bottleneck in our democracy. Now we are asked to do a short committee.
Such a nominate committee.
Which one would have been the interest of APA? To have a situation where we have a certain nomination committee, which it is not in that shout and nomination committee. When it goes to parliament, most political players are now saying we should have political parties being represented in that committee again. Would that would have been the interest of APA rather than saying, oh, because we are not in the room. You understand? Because that's what he's saying. No. Even though the tripartite is important and seems to address my needs.
On what grounds do you feel that the APC can set the benchmark for what should be more important to APA than APA members themselves?
You know, I am not setting a benchmark.
How do you tell them what should be more important?
I am not telling him what to do. I am saying his communication lines are not too organized this evening.
It's scatter. You see it seen?
His communication lines are not too organized this evening.
APA, you agree?
Sorry for it if it sounds like an insult.
No, nine. You look under the belt. APA is sitting there.
But that's the truth. Because when I said there is a problem, as he has put it, there is a problem with the consultation. Even the first consultation with Edmond Alpha, there was a problem. In this one, you were written to, and you responded to the letter. There is still a problem. You are not bound by the president. The president is not bound by your advice. That is a problem. Now, let's solve the problem. How do we solve the problem? One, we nominate one person from the bar. The bar?
Yeah. Because that consultation don't always get issue. They say for control and say for information means say they don't consult you. Yeah. Well, Thomas Dixon be try for where Phoebe asks and say, well, what's in a consultation? Okay. So now they call the search and nominate committee by association, one person. Wait again.
Association gives us one person.
Yes.
The journalists combined, how do you call it? Sludge, one person.
Sludge, one person. Okay.
That's the nominee. Women's institution. We can even take WIMSA or lawyers, one person. This is institutional representation. Let me tell you where the problem is.
Problem did it back? I mean, say this time for solve the problem. Okay, what's in the problem?
He's a lawmaker. Maybe he has not seen the law.
Am I seen? Okay.
What came to parliament was the president again is going to appoint from these institutions. So when you come to Sludge, in the law before us in parliament, the president should appoint any journalist.
Alpha. Yeah, the attorney general. Now then change thing. What see them be don't say? Then still no one for take the power from the president. Oh.
But you sit as members of parliament. That is your playground.
Okay.
That is where you have an opportunity to debate for or against bringing your points in the well of parliament. So if you as MPs are not choosing to utilize your seat, your authority, your power in parliament, but to walk out in boycott, how hopeful should people become anyway for a different voice or opinion in the well of parliament as opposed to just the SLPP?
I think I have taken my time when I came this evening to explain to you and the audience the whole ordeal behind this situation. And I have told you from the day Edmond Alpha was appointed, the law came before the appointment of Edmond, before the letter that was written to political parties. From the day the law was laid, it would have not even taken us 72 hours to deal with that entire constitutional amendment.
Then the constitutional amendment now it talk about. He said that when they reach the parliament, even before President Bill send their letter them to them political parties them. So if they want for deal with that amendment na parliament, they're able for solve and say before even that letter in tenure because na 72 hours again it expire. But however,
so ask yourself the question, or ask Leone the question: why will you not go in for the law rather than the appointment?
Minus boycott, did you have no other alternative?
Okay. Answer Wiba. Now last resort or now first one day on a push.
Do I need to tell you again that we...
Yes, please.
I told you earlier on, and I'm saying it again, that we wrote to the president. We reminded him of his commitments.
Okay. So that one be other moves so na be take.
Fibian, do I also need to remind you that almost all our international...
So was boycott the only solution?
No, let me come. Do I also need to remind you that all
I
our
need to get that clarity for a reason.
Let me also end what I'm saying now. Do I also need to remind you and CL unions that almost all our international benchmarking are pegged on the Agreement for National Unity and the tripartite? Do I also need to remind you that that agreement was signed before the president in State House, not in Mabila?
Marela said Hollande.
Do I also need to remind you that even in all state address, the president has referred to that same agreement that today they are denying?
Papa, they deny, huh? No, they still a gentleman's agreement. The constitution passed the Agreement of National Unity.
Was boycotting your only solution?
Phoebe, don't come back to in question.
Parliaments all over the world. I need not to borrow what Dixon has said. You have many tools for parliamentarians.
Was boycotting your only option?
Boycotting the proceeding is the start of many actions to come from the...
That starts no more. Well, I think to see the word get for long 2026.
No, it's not just the proceeding now. You've when we started earlier, I asked you for clarity.
You're asking me specifically to...
I asked you for clarity. Have you boycotted Parliament or governance in entirety? You clarified.
Do I need to send you another letter?
You clarified.
Of course, that's our position.
Exactly. So it's not just that session that you boycotted. Your position now as a party, as it stands, you're on a boycott.
We've withdrawn. That's what I said.
That's what I'm asking you. Is that the only option to boycott?
If the SLP continue doing what they're doing now, if they continue doing what they're doing now, that would be our first line of action.
No, don't do. Oh, okay, then we see them go protest. Yeah.
So for now, that's the only option.
That's the first line of action.
Okay, now the first line of action. Because remember, they said in the protest, if Edmond Alpha continue for Sidon and that Sidon place the. Okay. Fibian.
Boycotting could also perhaps get your people to boycott you. He said he warned them.
That's na former President Anesco Ma when SLPP been boycott.
And then he was there on that day checking for some phases he could not find. That's President Anesco Baikoma then speaking. How apt do you see that to your current situation?
Let me tell you something that is interesting. Given the same scenario we have now, in 2012, when President Kuma wanted to appoint Mfali.
Mfali? Okay.
The then woman to lead the elections.
Now, Christian Top, you don't talk on Mfali. Would I do 2012 now? Mfali, Christian Top? Anyway.
Consultations were properly done. President Nkrumah is the only president on record that will visit the opposition in parliament, even when it's not on state function. President Nkrumah is the only president on record.
So President Nkrumah be they go to parliament? Would I be they go Fendi? When not to state function? EBK.
That will call sitting opposition leaders to come to his office and have a dialogue, even when it has to do with just ordinary agreements. Again, let me also take this to you that President Nkrumah is the only president on record that supported an opposition leader of parliament to go in for an international platform. The situations are very different.
So we go, you know the support. Mame Bangu Adeo. As the Wassilamo them bring Mame Bangu, look at Ukango Ecowas Parliament. Oh.
We have a president today, even when we wrote to him as a opposition leaders, as an opposition party, it turned it down.
It's selling on wait for leg Edmond Alpha the work.
We have a president today who's calling the opposition terrorist.
Well.
We have a president today who enjoys when people in the north are being killed. You have it's absurd that people use this tape to compare the two presidents.
Yeah. It's in that, so you know they compare EBK. Go. Okay.
Mark you, President Nkrumah was not president. He became a member of parliament before he became a member.
Yeah. EBK go through. He be a parliamentarian first before he be president. God say, maybe don't be president first before I be president back.
President. And the person he was even referring to in this tape that has been doctored was Musa Tambasam. Let me tell you what he did. Even when Musa Tambasam was critiquing him all over the place.
That EBK they talk about too.
When Musa Tambasam was sick, it was the same President Nkrumah that flew him out of this country.
For shame, safe, eh? For shame. But who they bust back? Because we no get correct medical system in the country. So you get connection with the president for let them fly you come out. Or else, na in that. Wait, so. Now I make beaucoup parliamentarians then they die now. You don't notice? The number of parliamentarians they don't die. Okay, go on, they fly then go. Money no dey. Okay.
Do you know how many opposition MPs have been abandoned by this regime?
Sorry.
Are you doing a sharp? You know. Sometimes, again, when I listen to Emerson, who has just taken 2 years and 6 months in the SLPP.
Who is Emerson?
Yeah. Emerson Lamina the ask, how do I Emerson? He not put the honorable before his name. You say what thing?
Who has just taken 2 years and 6 months?
Wait, listen to Uda.
When I listen to Emerson, who has just taken 2 years and 6 months in the SLPP.
Who is Emerson?
Then I say, Uda na Emerson. He didn't put honorable na my name.
Who is Emerson?
The honorable leader, honorable Emerson.
Yeah. He say put honorable. This na one honorable to in company. Imagine you in an ordinary citizen go call a Emerson. Okay.
I have just taken 2 months and 2 years, 6 months in the SLPP. He knows. You know why I'm saying this? When he was in the APC.
Yes, if you know, say Emerson Lamina, he be the APC. Now Chamotsi APC get. Now he left there. Oh, now in the Rebam. Oh, there was a left-in.
Even when it was a bad career to the then chairman in Kono, he knows the APC is a party of consultations.
Yeah. He say the chairman of Kono, Emerson be the only bag career. Like how Mame Bangwa be the old EBK in bag. Oh. Now that they all going back right now. It's Alex and Timothy Kabay, Forget.
When he became mayor of the APC, he knows the APC is a party of consultations. And in 2012, when this Alex Nkrumah was making this statement, he knew that even before that election, President Nkrumah was consulting with. President Nkrumah is the only president at the time who had people like Leone as his friend.
Leone come. He can be your party. In a good man. And free. He party. Salon we say this is my party. No say na the end.
Even when to the point he appointed an SLPP member of parliament to be a clerk. Do you compare those two scenarios to what we are currently facing? Under President Bios, please let me land this. Under President Bios' regime, for 3 times.
UNPP member or SLPP member?
SLPP.
UNPP.
It's my uncle. Let me also clarify this.
Gentlemen,
APC Lamina say, not to be SLPP member, wanna be UNPP member. Na AKK say, mi uncle na you anka argue me pa.
before we go down the line of family trees.
Na if you be say no tell na they can begin with yourself uncle no uncle family no to ya.
No.
Let's just a minute, sorry. Hold on.
It came in under you.
Honorable APC,
and
hold
a member of SLPP.
Honorable APC.
The finance committee.
Okay.
AKK, please, gentlemen, hold on. Let's have decorum in the studio. Thank you.
It's not. Now people husband and they caution so people papa there. But when I say for not be fine no.
No, I
was going to ask you on the same video we just saw of President Ernest Baiko then. The same could be for your side now. The SLPP is giving this, well, you're telling a sort of story that had you been in opposition, you would not have, boycotted Parliament, or you've never boycotted in any instance. That's a clip there. Ernest Baiko then as president, talking about boycotting under the SLPP administration.
That is
exactly why people say APC and SLPP. They are just two sides to a coin, the same.
That is the passionate appeal that is so topical and apt to the APC in a moment like this.
But also confirming that the SLPP was also guilty of boycotting.
Philip, if you can allow me, SLPP is a very responsible party that will boycott momentarily.
Okay.
Not a total withdrawal from local councils as well as National Assembly. Can you imagine? That's an insult to the voters of this country.
But that's exactly what the SLPP mean though. But there's nothing good way APC Lamina go ever talk about APC. Again, I tell you, say in APC they not be end fine. They not be end fine.
Insulting them. You are telling them they cried in the rain under the sun by casting out their vote. Remember section 97 is saying you are not only an MP for APC supporters, you are MP for the entire Sierra Leone.
Now that they use by the PI system, so now you making out the enjoy zzz.
Represent them, lend your voice. Why do you want to actually polarize society, deepening the divide in society by withdrawing yourself? You remember very well. That's a very passionate appeal, as I've told you, of President Ernest Baiko, my former, appealing to them. Boycotting is not the solution in any case. And he has just outlined a few things about President Ernest Baiko. But I should also tell you, no president, even though President Madabio has never been a member of parliament, he's a member of parliament according to section 73 now, but even though he has never been a sitting member of parliament, yes, the way he has actually improved the welfare of MPs.
Yeah, because AKK say IBK not just come up go be president. No, he na be member of parliament first before he go be president. Well, APC Lamina now they say the goodness where President Bio don't do for the member of parliament them. Yeah, no more now.
Including opposition. No other president in record. No other president in record should tell you this. President Madabio, a law-abiding president, will never sack a vice president that will cause death.
Yeah. Now debate, So himself, well, you be anyway AKK be the talk just now. A talk say how President Bio they enjoy it and they keep people then they not. President Bio they do this and that. Now he make now. APC Lamina back. They give the rebound.
You remember what happened in South Sudan, Rakmachan and Salva Kiir? About 3,000 souls were killed just because of the cycle of violence. He will never do that. President Madabio will not sack a city mayor.
Because APC, ça a tell you now say, APC get problem. Yes, now so APC get and come up at the mayor business na kono.
Can you imagine the million that it costs? So you cannot compare as far as democratic credentials are concerned. You cannot put them on the same platter. You cannot hold a candle. President Madabio cannot hold a candle with President Ernest Baiko in any case because his democratic credentials are so rich.
Okay.
As why is it that this Edmond Alpha issue? Is he qualified? He thinks he could have acted. Is he up to the task? Does he have a strong institutional memory of ECS as far as it is concerned? Can he perform? Does he have the requisite qualification?
Can I answer?
If he can answer all of those things, then I see no need.
Yeah, all the questions we asked about Edmond Alpha. AKK want answer him.
President Malabio acted within the law. 32 free of the 1991 Constitution. He just acted within the law. Remember, you have been warned by the local council minister, the local government minister.
Listen, oh. You say waiting? Remember waiting?
Within the law. Remember, you have been warned by the local council minister, the local government minister.
So they don't want them. They don't want APC. Say waiting.
The local government minister already sent a warning shot to the FS office.
Say waiting.
Do not deprive the citizenship of this country. See Freetown, City Council already. I begin to imagine the field, the agonizing rapidity of the field in the main street.
That's true, Freetown dirty. Without boycott Sefi dirty.
Withholding, remember, you have already been warned. You do not know what a radical MP will do by bringing out amendments.
So now go bring amendments na parliament. A radical MP. You say no, it's a radical MP go do. We go bring amendments for it.
To declare APC mayors and chairmen irrelevant. I don't want to see that situation because I have passion for local council. I've once been a mayor.
So now, you know, now another plan within the pa. Okay. All right.
That is it. As far as consultation concerns President Malabio, I just said a record and the man is very, very high. Let me tell you something. Many years ago, I was a back career for the de facto chairman, Joy Basu.
Now, he agree say him be the holding bag.
Just through telephone call. John, but we are appointing his Catholic sister. Just through telephone call. John, we appoint the Catholic sister for being the next chairman for ECSL. That was all. That is I need to compare that to President Malabio who have written a formal letter. Send it for us. Send it for us. I want your peace. When you are making your submission, I held my peace.
Yeah, they all too, a parliamentarian and so. So, APC Lamina they say at that time na phone call, not to even letter. Na phone call, na him be comot the EBK office for say John. Well, na so suppose you want for Meko. He say President Bill in better, he send letter. So which one better? For make a phone call or for send a letter? Okay.
Hold your peace, I held my peace.
Now they all two.
Cannot compare that. A formal letter. 12 out of 14 political parties. That's what trying to insult. They have competent capital center, European Union, but they are not. They are not so sincere to come out the endorsement of Commonwealth.
Capital center, yes. Then frown. Then gets the new report, detailed report. So now, APC Lamina is okay. When I call Capital Center, when I call this, when I call that. Well, what about Commonwealth? Commonwealth and congratulations, then saying. Where Thomas Dixon talk him. Not to report. Now just congratulations. Okay.
How Commonwealth endorsed the 2023 election by congratulating President Malabio?
For congratulate and endorse? Okay.
They have not said how ECOWAS endorsed.
ECOWAS say somebody they go third term, fourth term. Forget about they are big.
The election of 2023. No, did they also bring forward the AU? How they endorsed and congratulated President Malabio? These are all international.
Who can guess? Quickly, take a pause on that. You asked a lot of questions about the credibility and qualifications of Edmond Alpha. Beyond the issues you have with the allegation.
Let's come to the credibility. Let's come to the credibility.
Yeah, waiting at the credibility.
All of them were banned from traveling to the US.
You don't see the list because there is a list, but nobody don't know the list. But AKK now they say all the commissioners then ban them not for travel Canada. Oh, okay.
Is that credibility?
Where is the evidence?
Hold on.
Aha. Because there's a list. But the list there with the State Department. Now I make Lamina say, who you evidence? Who you evidence? Oh, now invite Mame Konen or like we.
You're gonna have to
security.
Honorable APC, hold your peace. Let's have decorum. Honorable AKK, continue.
Yeah, teacher Phoebe. I go pelele.
We had all institutions that were on the ground for monitoring disregarded the electoral. In fact, all the recommendations from all international partners who came to monitor the elections were directly an affront to the integrity of the commissioners of the ECSL. Myself, Honorable Bukabu, were in Poloko with a team of EU observers when the results from Cambia were brought in. Less than 5 minutes when they were brought into the center, the bags were not even opened, and they announced a 60%. We asked the commissioner of NEC, who was at the regional center, said, did you send the results? He said, I did not even open the bags from Cambia.
Yeah. Honorable Abukabu Tokam, this same statement, unless you know the same playbook they read from AKK back down Tokam.
You call that a credible elections? Do you forget 92 of the Electoral Act? What the method we place for elections to be certified?
Well, you went country was still going on. When somebody said go police.
You know, na Christian Atopion, na Inkawit. Lamina Kaut Christian Atopion. If you think to say salon they go before, Kushe.
Country was still going on. You have to
sorry. Is it justified? Do we live now in a situation where two wrongs equal?
That is why we should compare the man of you.
No, but respond to that.
Social and look at 2007, 2012 election process.
So is that a justification for the current situation?
Come on, no, I can make that.
Please allow me to say this. Please allow me to say this.
Let's see him.
It cannot.
We have a nation to protect. We have a people. We have kids. The nature of which the current leadership of the SLPP speaks in an internet age is worrisome for the security of our nation.
Okay.
It was done in 2012. It could be done today, and everybody should accept it. This is a clarion call to every Sierra Leonean. The current impasse in our country far outweigh the political class. When it was done before 1991, many people kept quiet that it was not our business. In this contemporary age, I called on every Sierra Leonean to speak up, because we are setting the standard for another situation. Our kids will inherit.
APC mind. APC so. Okay.
If you can tell me it happened in 2012 and this was presented in the tripartite, we all agreed there are problems, we all agreed we need to address those issues, and we came up with an agreement. Now we are to implement that agreement. You're kicking away from that agreement, and you're here at your age, your status in this government, telling me it happens in 2012.
Lamina at your age. You know, take us say no more big man, big phone. Yeah, we supposed to say at your age. They make him not. Okay.
I don't want to scenario. It is very good at the memory lane. When you go to the memory lane, you now shut up.
I felt.
Don't go to the memory lane. Go to the memory lane.
I felt discouraged.
You cannot, in any case.
I see our country. Let me learn.
That you say. All right. Let me just give you time.
Before you say those few things you want to say, on Friday we had the Chief Minister in the studio. amongst the many things we spoke about, he also was sort of warning the APC to be careful so you don't abstain to a point where A, you lose your salaries and lose your seats in Parliament.
Yeah, I let it get the APC, eh? Remember the other day, wait till I talk now, eh? I see you still they play with so. Okay.
Because there is a period constitutionally you shouldn't go past without the approval of the Speaker of Parliament for your absence. He cautioned that you should watch it so you don't lose your seats, and also so you don't in one way or another leave us with a one-party state where the SLPP can have its way in Parliament.
I am concerned with the latter, where we push this country to a one-party state. But the Chief Minister has never been a sincere person to himself.
My. Here what's in AKK?
The Chief Minister has never been a sincere person to himself.
Never been a sincere person to himself? Okay.
I wish he would have gone to Parliament and know 2 of his MPs have been out of that Parliament for almost 7 months.
2 MPs they out of Parliament, SLPP MP for almost 7 months. Yeah.
Far outweigh the 30 sittings. But because he's not a sincere person, he will come to say that in public without doing proper research of the current trend in Parliament. But let me come to say this.
Say it.
If it's because of my personal benefit of a salary means I should jeopardize the future of this nation, I rather prefer to lose that.
Abstinence from Parliament, isn't that also jeopardizing the future of the country by leaving the SLPP to have their way in Parliament at a crucial time like this when the constitutional amendment bill is there?
Okay, this is what I will say to that. The constitutional amendment bill is very important. It's one that builds our democracy. Will President Bill sacrifice the sanity of this nation just to please one person out of the 8 million Sierra Leoneans?
Then I am Alpha. Eddie! Finally, didn't be. Without you, bo.
Is that not worrisome for you? Are there no other people competent enough to be electoral commissioners?
Look me. Una can give me what?
We have to drag our nation to the mud.
So forget man Alpha who could me to say we don't reach inside gutter.
Just because of one person.
Let's take one step back. What does the APC want currently that you would consider to be the solution or way out of this? For the 2023 elections, it took the tripartite committee. After you were done, you came back to say you're going now to participate fully in governance. In this instance, what would it take to get the APC back?
Imagine a man who did not fight war.
What thing he go take for make una stop the boycott and come back to business? Story don't come inside. Now that one not fit war.
In sailing. Amachi John Kaba.
Oh, okay. What did he do?
Was willing to bend backward and accommodate democracy. Imagine a man who was old enough to say, I put on my ego and I'll do this and we go scot-free.
And be said it go shade right now. Pago. Now go in the campus, eh? Okay.
Was willing to withdraw AKK for the sake of the peace of this nation.
But it had not gone to a point where AKK was approved in Parliament and sworn in.
Thank you very much.
This current situation, hold down, gentlemen.
You should be a spectator in this.
Gentlemen.
No, I don't need to be.
Gentlemen.
You need to give me my own.
There is still just one presenter of the show.
Yeah, I need to
Let's go with decorum. It would help all of us and the people of this country to understand the conversation. The difference with AKK is he had not gone to be approved by Parliament and sworn in, now giving him a constitutional mandate and security of tenure.
Let me show you the difference. You've missed the difference. The difference was President Kaba was able to accommodate the opposition to meet with him before the appointment was done.
Okay. And now una una right to go no agree me to it una.
Yeah, but I last
No,
asked
let
you,
me
as it
come.
stands, what do you want?
No, you're setting the difference. And that's where I started today, Phoebe. When the notice was made, we wrote to the president. And I want to say this. President Bio does not just belong to the SLPP.
Not at all. President for the entire country.
President Bio is the president of this nation.
Yes.
As long as the person is sane, the person is not mad.
Okay, so the president no go meet Chris man. But what's the person here correct? Okay.
When he wants to meet the president should be able to listen
So
to
what
him.
does the APC want? What
And Fabian just stick by in question what the APC wants. All this story where they pull AKK not to him Iwayeri.
are your requests or demands to get back to participating in governance?
Phoebe, we've started discussions. We've laid it's behold us as a party. We will not go to a meeting and even before the meeting come to a conclusion. We come out to say, oh, this is what we're doing and this is what we're doing. For now, our position is clear. Please withdraw Edmond Alpha.
That's it. Okay, on a put please there so not to by force. They are the big. Okay.
And allow the people.
Does the Constitution allow that to happen? Does the president now have the constitutional powers to sack Edmond Alpha, who has been sworn in, who now has constitutional backing for his term in office?
Phoebe, does the Constitution allow President Kabal to appoint for the circle as vice president?
Okay. Now Lome peace accord. Now it be the try for make everybody, make the country safe.
Phoebe, does the Constitution of Sierra Leone at the time allow for this anchor to be given a convoy? When you have constitutional matters and you have an issue of national concern.
So in Manafa you issue na national concern. Go they see and say APC one cut bluff. APC one direct waiting for do. And the power, they are not having it. They say not today, APC. Not today. Balance. Now in that too, fumble. Yeah, Thomas Dixon. Now they will start. Honorable Abdul Kagbo. Now they will start. Before so reach so. Okay. Alpha, welcome. What you get for we?
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me, and thank you to Mr. Usman as always. For me, the first thing I will say, I support the motion that we get a law we go able for all election bodies or election staff them accountable whenever or wherever then go find them guilty or find them wanting, say then do fraud or whatever.
So Uda go
Because if
complain
not-
because down there so Uda go complain for make them go say, oh, because I always with the girl position then as alone they always they complain. So waiting at
Yes, when you dey
waiting for look for
Good question. Now they can in Arabic as the first point where I start with. First of all, take for example the incidents na is it Kabbalah Indiana going Adugu, yes. It's a clear evidence. The R form then we should say yes. Now this is person gets evidence the way in the Edmond Alpha police thing that this person do. It's clear. We didn't read you all over. But when there is no law way, then go debar or then go hold this person accountable. Now that make that person that particular staff they go scot free. Now that staff the way Edmond Alpha protect, now they affect Edmond Alpha appointments today so. Even though yes, government the president get power, I don't do everything. But now they hits and they like it today. So until and unless we get things, I don't say this sometime back, even we judges and the people within at the highest position, they not get rules them or they not get laws them where you go hold them accountable whenever they go against the law. It's very, very clear. If judge pass wrong judgment, sir, what's that the Ola? What's that the go reporter? Sign no day. So some people they think and you see anytime when you not get something where they regulate somebody in the position, that person they get the tendency. We are all human beings. They get the tendency for be corrupt. Nothing not the old and in fact, not afraid nothing. That's the essence why Edmond had to come back to his statement. I make mention of that yesterday, Edmond Alpha. You can't make a blanket statement. You they say you don't see it all, see what all. You they said the 2028 election could not be any different from the 2023, from the 2012, from 2018, or whatever you want to call them. It tells you. But if there is rules and regulation where they all from even the commissioner take along to the field staff them, when are the queue controller, the ballot box, all them people in the it's about to happen, people will take that job serious. People will not say yes, hey, if we say a mistake, make waiting and call a change number. ECS and not they protect me because they will present me to the law will take in course. For me, I feel say for me, I will support that kind of bill 100%. Because it's high time we left for take people they vote them, they will take them seriously. The same thing to the CSL boss. Because that's in our law don't they say if you call results where you cannot justify, you cannot come to the public or you cannot go to the court and able for justify them, then you are guilty of the offense. Then there is a punishment for that. So for me, like I say, it's all justifiable. Let there be rules and regulations, not to for just say, okay, this policy, now they guide the CSL person. Policy without no punishment, it don't make any sense. I can't to my namesake, Alpha Khan. You see, like I said yesterday, you know, the people where President Bio surround himself with, I keep to say these things. For me, with all the things that I don't see, the chief minister they talk, all the one the way. In fact, when they talk outside, it tells you what they advise the president for. I could understand if President Bio, okay, they say there's wait for third time or whatever. I say, okay, yeah, for run back. I will understand, say this one, waiting and call. But as it is now, I will tell everybody they listen to me. Yeah, most of the decision President Bio they make is being influenced by these people where they around them. And these people where they around them, if you listen, the deputy information minister, yeah, what he said na is it waiting and call this radio station? He said if na one while the APC they profile APC no dey against self. He talk very clear. The APC no probably they not the opposition, they not dey because they are the most I'll call them. The party waiting that put on that way they not use what they know say okay this person does say something. So it tells you the information, the advice, what then they give the president. Is it in the interest of the nation? Don't go back to Dixon. You know, when President Bio they make decision, not only a decision where they give you your political party advantage or give them stake. No. Now decision where they make we go give Sierra Leoneans peaceful and tranquility. Not a position where you just they make say okay, me party now gets advantage now. Now go back to the same Edmond Alpha issue. Abdukagbo talk the person in question up till today when they talk, they not install them in position. Why? Politics. Politics in institutions. Now this I don't talk and I will continue for Singam. One of the biggest problems alone now politics then they kill we. We institutions are politicized. We institutions them be controlled by politicians. Now that make when you look whether they give those people position, follow the track records, them follow their lineage. You are not listening to what they call, but the fact remains there is some link to the political party in power. So when they are in this position, there is nothing good they're not going to do for ensure say they listen or they are able to maintain within the political party in power they say. Now today begin, I will out 100% tell we say not to today begin. We APC media, that's the same thing. But now go back to what in Dixon they say. Are we going to continue in this kind of lifestyle? Do me or do you? Who say Sierra Leone they go? Now before we they go on, at the end where they go. When the one for talk, Alex Baikoma, he sacking vice president. What's it then call? It is wrong. He sacks his vice president. But should we continue in that trajectory or that trend? No, we will never make progress as a nation if we continue for pinpoint people the wrong doing them and we hold them as a factor for make we self do wrong. If President Bio get the interest, say, look, me, I understand we're all SLPP, but the interest of the nation, Sierra Leone is bigger than SLPP, it's bigger than APC. For the interest of this particular nation, for make we not get this back and forth, because whether we like it or not, whether people want for Sabi talk or master sing for this whole thing they pass over, I will tell everybody waiting lead to tripartite na 2023 election. Waiting lead to Usa we dey so today. From day one, I can tell you say you are a blessing to this nation, bra. From the one when this election begin for 2022, we begin the election come up. We na this platform begin tell them say, hey, SLPP a secret society. They do things we not clear. At the end of the day, bra, how we dey so? Who caused it? Like when you ask the question, how did we reach here? At the same ECSL. So if President Biyomi wants the peace, he wants let things go before, bra. Not to Edmond Alpha, the only qualified person at the ECSL. I will challenge that. There are people who don't work there for long like Edmond Alpha. But because they know very well, this man, the number will change or way then change. Is one of the interests for outside. Now, the opposition are the ruling government. Now, they are the ruling government. So, as far as they're concerned, this man is, whether they like it or not, it's almost like this man is there for we. Because when they change number, if that number they may change, now me against the ruling government, like where this guy can say, be lie what a lie. Believe him, if they don't remove it more alpha within the twinkle of an eye. And then they make it see these positions. If that number where they may change, say they may go against SLPP, but we still not there. So when we look at this whole thing, let me not forget say what to make even this the spokesman them for the SLPP, the spokesman of the APC, all their interest is what? Their political party. For we look at the bigger picture. Sierra Leone comes first. If Sierra Leone no come first, political party, look, the tension no go cold. The political tension they pass so. When we don't talk an air back, say like round up, sir. When we don't talk an air back, say, look, from now till each election, nothing related to national development we will see again. Nothing. When we don't talk. I make me like this platform. We get people with this. If I tell people get foresight. Agenda for the 5 big change. Also, we did the 5 big change. Now, politics, then don't take we entire agenda. So now, everything now politics. Chief Minister politics, Information Minister politics, parliamentarian and politics. On that tell where the development where they go. Also, Sierra Leone they go before. Now, before they go on ABN. APC they oppose, they don't boycott. Is Sierra Leone moving forward or backward? Who do they feel the pain? Now we back Sierra Leoneans. God go bless that nation day. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. Omar.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks to Mr. Roosevelt. Eid Mubarak. We now don't see Friday, we turn out 10 o'clock na net. We know we did bien. You know, it's sad waiting to go on the Sierra Leone, and I will repeat what I said yesterday. Marabio get for be very careful. And SLPP get for be very, very careful. You know why? everything where the TRC report been state, you will find out say at that time the people all the young people and they will become rebel. They'll be more gullible. They not get maybe in a cutlass they no more machetes that they get. This day and age, after that war day, the way we young people don't get mind, killing not to nothing again to young people in Sierra Leone. We they see them on a day-to-day life. What happened at McKinney last month? The boy say he holding girlfriend, he kill him because the girlfriend say no want again. Yeah. Look one other lady who they say they kill people, like kill one small bobo. So from where this war done, the way where young people and get mind for commit murder, for commit crime, for do heinous things them. It not been there so the tell what will be there, even though me left for the one not been there. So what are they try for say now? Sierra Leone dip and roll on top of a bomb. And una no find a way to let this thing explode. If una will go by everything what the TRC report, then they say una the guideline we hold this waiting we get right now like egg. But they say this like fun and all around and within at the SLPP where they say we'll not go do this, we'll not go do this. Okay. Really, I'm not seeing nothing on a defense. When a human being decides say all thing go. And that could be another sad chapter. We will not do that. Because all the two they look for money. Money and power. How far that girl for take you go? Because really, not to for Sierra Leone in better one. Come on, be on 10 years if you can't do so. You never do crap. You never do anything. Look at this country, they're in a shambles. Sierra Leone a mess. Sierra Leone a pithole. They're a mess. So I can understand if una they hold on to this power because una they do so much, una they change life them, una they change people their life them, una they do stuff. Because listen, APC been under there all these years, and they want to pull una again, una they can change life. We all go count them, but no, una never do anything. In fact, once you will not take the country, una plug the country into a complete collapse. So the last thing we want to bring back for people and we not even get water. You know how many people we keep fast? We not even know which side the next meal be the come out this first month. The one that we Jagaban go congregate now one field. You saw people have the first day for rest. When we're gonna them mocks the lazy people in the so man only spoon I hold on to just for go find something for eating the mocks because you know you get her. Now that way they will don't bring Sierra Leoneans into. Now so then they leave now. So you see the crime. Look all the boboda and the whole recently. You see guns that they all over Sierra Leone now. Way more than before. 1990 or 1980 something or 1989 without working came. Because back then in the 80s, the 70s, we don't even know what's in our election or politics. We just live and get fun, party, go club, go watch game, relax. But the things are waiting now, the crimes are waiting now, the amount of young people and we don't get mind now for kill, for take life. If we not plunge this, it could be a dangerous thing. We not do that. We not do that for the innocent one and we not get no side for you. then get unborn picking them, then get a month old, 5-year-old, 7 years old. We will not create that just for una own selfish leverage. When you get white woman, next thing what you go do, you take your white woman, you take your 2 chocolate picking them, you go left the American embassy. Then you say go by that. Because the American woman you born. Now make you the sit down, they cause all kind instigation, they do all kind things because you get a shade. You get white woman, American born, you get American passports, you get American picking them when America, you born them, the American citizen them by birth. So even if you not to America, you not get American passport, just by then 2 then you 2 girl picking and they go fly you, root you, come on a salon. So if you get all them privilege then they not find trouble again for the one that will not get them. We're not going to escape. If whether it's you doing, you boss in doing, or una party in doing, una drag this nation back into a chaos. You know, say you get a safe road for go. You get a white wife, he get with you get chocolates picking them, but they all go with you. So if you not say now that you hold on to, not do that to we young people, we're not getting leverage than they. We Guinea self, they not get nobody for go sit on the too. Not do that. Not cause the chaos in that country again. Young man, you too young. All the word the way they come on you dey try for cause chaos in that country. Day. Sierra Leone not belongs to you. It belongs to all of we. We all are part of Sierra Leone. We all are Sierra Leoneans. Madabio no own Sierra Leone. Mother Sierra Leone not to Madabio in daddy in chief compound. Where we already they win a men picking them. No, now we all get salon. So it cannot rule Sierra Leone like how Museveni they treat people na Uganda. Uganda na a different ball game. In order for happen that way, we not treat people the right way. We not talk to people the right way. You know, this I'm glad the way you bring that piece there with Lamina and the APC guy and Thomas Dixon. If you listen to Lamina, what if they tell the honorable? It's now on a grandpa, the constitution, now on a grandpa, the writer. We just go by a now on a grandpa, the writer, meaning the APC writer. That's Lamina say. That's the big one. And they laugh because the guy, I don't know if he not correct, something not right now in head, he was serious, they laugh. Pass where the lady ask and say, why? What's funny? Why are you laughing? If they talk, they laugh. Let's say this now again. Just like the guy where they just hire, they dance. This SLPP take this thing like say, then why are not able to do anything? Then why are they the one that with fingertip? Now they take this thing like a joke. Like say, this not ever able to do that. Lamina be they laugh when they sit down they discuss something serious. Look at the ECSL guy. They dance. Look at the chief minister in behavior waking in the studios. So they're not take APC make anything and they're not feel say she go up. They're not first they some side where they rely on where they hold or where they believe in. Whatever that thing there is. I hope it not disappoints them. But we don't want that for Sierra Leone. Even though some of we don't can turn a transplant now, we don't there for so long. Nevertheless, we still they go to that country there. Because na day where they born we na day they plant we neighbor. Even though they talk bad, we know they talk bad about that country because we hate that country so much. It's because we want letting them be right. Not for be like America now. But look how Ghana they feel. Look how even Guinea they feel. Do something for the people. but not cause the chaos. Not say something or una do something again. We go plunge that country there into another pit hole. It's not right. Because you feel say now you didn't have power. Anytime when you pass, you get police that will block traffic for you. You get a man that will guide you. You could just say anything. And if a chaos come, you married a white woman, you get chocolate picking them, you can fly back and oversee with them. So you don't even care. The destruction where maybe you cause. It's not right. Then get too many young people under will not get no science for go. In fact, they don't even know nobody outside of Sierra Leone. If we not do anything for them, this is a both party. If we not already kill the people spiritually, we not don't demoralize the self-esteem so much that even somebody way back in the days where you get respect for, you go to salon today, it will hunt you for beg you. Everybody just the beg. Everybody na bigger man. Because now that one don't left the country too. Not in a day. I'm a man, they live on $45. You know if you read $35, because I know I'm a man only they pay 800,000. Then at $35. Now this one don't left the people into. We will not find another way again for put another anarchy in their life. It's not right. Because I don't know, I don't see what's funny. I don't see what's on a whole. Go una the joy, una the dance. We they see una all. Una don't already they celebrate the election not coming. The election the 2 years from now. Una don't already begin to celebrate. You see the man where they say na inga for can be the referee in the dance. Chairman of the party we put a day, the fella and go na court. The fella and go na parliament. Lamina, they all sit down, they laugh. Everybody, we they watch, you know, watch the body language. Watch the Minister of Information. You they watch the body language, like say, just like waiting the guy they say, basically what they say, this is in the bag. This not like a home run. You don't understand what's in a home run. Now we game the organ and a baseball terminology. Now home run, on a touchdown, on a slam dunk. When I feel that way, but wherever what you wanna hold on to or waiting the drag on this way, now I no more know. But hopefully, it will spare with people in life. Because if another chaos tumble under, it go bad off because of what I just explained to. We get young people with this war done, they're not caring and go for let them go rehabilitate them. They're not rehabilitate them at all. They just left them as streets. Look how they behave, look what thing they go on. And then they all waiting and they look for now an opportunity. Now for let something happen, then go AWire. Because then they fight for survival. And they're not going to look at anybody waiting up before them. Because they're not getting nothing for lose. We don't hear boku people and where they talk now, Sierra Leone say the youth and the real people and the behave. Because they're not getting nothing again for lose because they're not to see any light at the end of the tunnel. So nothing are they for lose. So people like them and they go do anything, anytime, anyhow. We will not create that. We will not create that. It's not good. Because not of us say when they go wake up. And I don't they say this now. Somebody try to carry camera go na big market, butcher market by like football. No, not to like football street. I don't know side that street they again. So who side they get a big market? Like see young picking them. Man or woman or where they sleep na them markets they. All them why are wounded lion them. They not get mama, they not get papa, they not even yeah. All waiting and they wait for now for let the opportunity present itself. Innocent, it go turn a chaos. We will not do that. We will not do that. If we don't let see that, we will see them. Now gone then they all over. Look down where they catch with drugs them, with kush, whether they catch them with gun them. Pastor, he hardly they see so no more tip man them. But look at the things that whether they catch that they handle now. So we will not turn this country into a chaos, into a chaotic one. Not nice. Whatever what you wanna believe on, I make when I already celebrate the election, okay it. This they sit down at station, they laugh, pass the lady, they tell say what's funny. Now Phoebe and me they tell them, they say, what's funny? And they laugh. Cause not like a joke. Say, then why I would now make Alpha Kande all the day in the parliament, they laugh. They say, I mean, this is not a rap. So when I think, okay, we watch you now and we listen. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Omar. Yes, Ezekiel, welcome. What you get for we, sir?
Thank you so much, Pepe. Thanks to our panelists and to all the listeners. Them, you know, I think, bro, Omar, the talk, the key thing at the end is say, all waiting with the say there and always waiting with the try for do. From we all they just fight for let good things that happen for the country, you know. And it's just sad that anytime we one of them party are in a power and they advocate for let good things that happen, you know, then they see them as a bad thing, as an enemy. But you know, take this Edmond guy out just now and and put him in a seat for let him make a critical judgment of all the things that way people and they talk about, where in order now power, where in order fight for power, where it just there as an independent person and one good thing that for happen for Sierra Leone. It will see all this problem what they talk about, you know. Like that incident where then they mention out, you know, like, you know, now one thing for let you try for thief something with small amounts, but for just double that process they, you know, and the eyes of everybody, it's just painful for watch, you know, and you walk away with no consequences, you know. And waiting the last time and be say waiting Zainab the account or so. That's not part of the process because it turns so, you know, things are not straight. You turn so things are not straight. They want the way they're supposed for make her straight, then they make her straight. Then they make for let justice happen. So as a result, you go get this boss out where somebody they feel say no more. It could say something where please for voice you know, concern out. Say maybe the only way for stop this and for Lord we do this, Lord we do this, Lord we do this. Because they want the way they're supposed for uphold the law, way they're supposed for go according to the very constitution gets say it then at the constitution for say if you don't count election and electorate votes, you don't count that. Now 419 or 119 I give you. It then at the constitution say you get rights for flip arm with no consequence. You know, we go write this constitution anyhow we want for right up for make and right. Where people are evil, them still evil. Yeah, it's necessary for law we get the constitution as less, we will get a talking point. But when people want for be evil, they go still do like a business. Now the constitution say 1 vote, you can turn out to 5 votes. You know they did it. Yet somebody did it. And they sit on back and laugh. You know, over time, it takes and then get the game. You know? Since then, I find behavior down there, you know. And, you know, yesterday with the you know, now with village, you know, I've been talking at the forum about the Chinese, the outside and the mine. It's about 1.5 miles to we village. But because outside and the mine, to that village to we village, now they no more they make the road and stop. Not until they find out. Just 1 mile after we village, the river where they again the best sand in the area. And all of a sudden, they don't equate the level of sand where they need for use. If they go all the way now, you see Lonsar or Maburaka, for go pull that sand there and can at that place there, it's almost double the mileage compared to just 3 miles off of we place and 7 miles to McKinney. All of a sudden, then they make the road now. Before then they make the road, then go to the other village and go meet all people and tell them, say, any company where wants to mine sand now, forget that right there, then give them the paper and then sign. No intellectual forcing, no day for even read the paper to them. All this they go on constantly in our country. Then they mine all kind of things. They are all over the place. All over the place. The Chinese, then they all over the country. Then they mine all kind of things. Yet with people and they still suffer greatly. And people away, then they are the hem of things, waiting for, before put the things there right. Now, from whose side the people and they still try for votes, even though they need more education, but at least where they vote for the people and where they want for vote for, then go hold them accountable small. And people as they somewhere, people and they painstakingly take all this time, all the time. Sometimes then they team up in a line for a long time before they vote. Sometimes then they hold the ballots there and boxes where they for go with on time in a place where they know say they no get votes. The party where they in power, both parties, one way they in power, it will delay things there on the opposition side, and then by the time people and they vote, they say, okay, time done, we for cut them off. Now they get for beg and run around before they extend time, or they cut them off. Everything they continue for pile up. Everything they go up. And they help people and there's no way, no relief for the people. Everything they go up, then they continue for take taxes. There's no time for the let them give relief. And yet they want to force you to let you accept them when the time comes for votes. Because if you count exactly what's in the people and vote for, that's fine. And for let that happen, it's very simple. Just like when you say, let people and go vote Safu, then they say, see don't Safu, who say you vote Safu? See don't Safu, take their con Safu, then you go home Safu. Because they all know now what's in the vote. And so Ghana they do. They vote, they sit down quietly, they wait. Elma counts, they know, Koro. Now 17, this person gets now this place where we can vote. Look come, now 17. They all go sit down. No yaga, no day, no conflict, no day, no hala, no day. Where they want do their crap. They be tell when I say, oh, anytime where they say vote, people and they fence, people and they do this. No. Now they cause that. They leaders them. Now they empower them. Who say the 2 leaders them, or the 3 leaders them, or whatever number of party. The leaders in that area, they then talk, say, me, I know they support anybody where they support me. You go cause problem, the law will deal with you. When I all talk that day, and indeed, where that happen, whether in support of the ruling party, the law deal with them people and they. Would that feel, how you feel, say, when you go put ballot in that same place? 2 people go grab again and cause problem. It will never happen. But the man where they see is scatter ballot box, he beats people them up. Then come with the box back, you did it. But poor people them go afraid for go there. But now that's their want for hold on to power. Then no one bring anything good for we people. If you bring something good for we people, you no need for Yagana for just remind them. Until una see where una give me the opportunity, una see what I do. Until una see where I not even in the power, look what I try for do. So I ask una kindly that for let una support me, because if una give me this opportunity, waiting I they do so where I not get power, I go do more. Waiting I do so the small power where I get, I go double. when I get the opportunity. If I not get the opportunity, I will come to una and tell una exactly how things they go. But if they not give and you na halaki person back with all your PhD, you not able to fend for yourself. Pass you get power. Una brain the way is so sharp. Why una not the right you know, una they say you na this for education, you na this, you na number one, you na this. What thing you don't write where the world they run after? What thing you don't create where the world they run after? Nothing. Yet una they pass with big English. You know, for let people and believe say yes, una smart. No. Paddy. What you smartness don't create from this power una they paid for una they run for. Because una want for any side where you go, you get 15 security. Where then they hold gun and they go and push people them. They not for ask you question where you not like. Now then they una want free money, free power, push people them around, force people them for let them bow. Now they continue for cause problem. Now continue for do that no more. Time go come. It happen now everywhere. If the people are not doing, sometimes somebody say from another country go do them. The only way una will give peace to people and follow we do the right thing. So, Mr. We know say the president don't appoint you now. Begin for display some example where people and go believe say yes, you're ready for turn the page for Salon. For now, we'll not see it. Thank you so much, Tripway. God bless we all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
This weekend, welcome. What you get for me?
Yeah, thank you very much, Tripway. They give us headache. We run around circles, not go before development. But hope somebody will be able to see the responsibilities of waiting people and therefore do. Because institutional absence is not actually good in terms of development. But there is always a purpose for anything. See, because the institutions they now way attached to us, which make the main parliament day, when are the ECSL, who then they for referee and make sure say Udago can govern and take the nation to another level. See, because right now we are still creeping for where we stand up on we own in terms of what they say self-reliance. We not get that self-reliance, we depend on donors, we depend on developing partners. But you talk of how them undermining policies they are, go able reflect on we national and foreign policy. And national and foreign policy them, they can lay down there at the table with all that we go reflect on. But outside this come all because of Uda day before for govern, and then Uda day before for let you go decide whether they govern, decision then come out the one where they govern make a decision now say Uda they can make Uda na the next person for govern. Or would I then get for can rule the group of people that we for can rule or the party or the set of people there? Now me they make sure say I look through that fit for go based on within the opinion polls. I mean the real polls would I go votes saying that they will want. But if the one way they decide that side they so that development will come, then they doubt credible issues from them. And there is things that where you point there. But even the outcome of that decision, when he points now more of an example, say the man changed figures when Edmond during the time of by-election, they about Kabbalah and Indiana. So there are evidence say figures not been work well. But most of it not been no because we don't discuss here. That was years back now. We've been bringing it now, yeah. But we're not being any feedback from the government to tell me the outcome. And the outcome obviously means the oversight and the parliament and people that were responsible for look things and go right now, they were failures. So the institution is getting on duty of failure. So because of that institutional failure of the ECSL, and then the one that will for do the oversight at the parliament, they fail again for letting we will come back to the parliament that this decision we find out, that this we see. Even though they come out blankly, not to detail, saying so we find evidence and they, if in a high court, if we're able to decide, or the law say this section call for una appeal, una go na court. But because the premium way or the primary side way, then for them decide and let people see what happened from then that before them bring out all this outcome. If they all been decided, basically, no, say, well, not to real figure and change, then go in detail, committee sit down and review them. You see, but everything was just fast track. The MP or whoever they continue, and then everybody continue service and just withdraw from they bring another side. So you begin to bring lapse for this final outcome now where they elect for the other term of office because they all been there, they don't come out. So you bring out that credibility of how the parliament in calendar, you see, because the parliament gets a calendar of events who then they do. And how they calendar they work, and then the parliamentarian they go attend them and then get a timeline. So if they want a calendar work and they see and they boycott, we actually the constitution they bring a doubt, say now which side will they go? You see, and certain things that people and they bring forward say now because of this person here, he do this. Though yes, there might be an easy walkover because they say now a timeline. Okay, it's like a timeline. Yes, the man understanding job, of course, but another performance of what he deliver. Because if the performance and knowing the job, not separating, because the man know the job, he knows say, as soon as they tabulate, but it depends on the method of tabulation or how we make people see me tabulation, you see, or how they cook. But yes, still, I not get say like the standard bureau where they check certain things there. To say this man, he don't cook or he don't make improvements for them, go fit for them and go sell her. Then they do the chemistry, they check her. They know say the salt, the sugar, the thing for preserve them, the thing where you allergic to or thing where you allergic to, and they put them all na the paper you see her. So you go able don't get the taste that you might say, oh, this thing I so it tastes, and I so bad it go affect your body. You see the taste and the affection. So now then to clear now and the doubt say, well, this man having they tell me about this procedure. He say as in now he know the system. But if you know how for let the procedure and they, but now the method the way put things together. Maybe society he had boku pepe. Society reduce. That's like the figure. So he had some figures. So instead of these figures, but how we going to see how we will get for them and pursue them? Because if that one day be there and evidence that court, now then the police and evidence and will take us another specimen for saying that the one this will make this man this case a merit for let you know will do this because look at him. If you feel the idea say he's not credible, look the evidence. But because of the first process of where the justification say yes, this is justify wrongdoing, the court the day or the committee sit down or oversight committee day because there are oversight bodies who go for raise up a corruption. But if the oversight committee is able to look to say that things say we go wrong, we'll go to the bottom of it and then we'll refer this case to an independent body. But all these are scarce means. They're not there. The one that way they function, they only function in detail. Or then we'll bring a report, but the one that will now for refer the report for say, we're not going to do this, they can always lie down on table. You see, we see how people and they victimized. So but it's a matter of how things and get for day. Because if the seat vacancy section 77(1)(e), they tell you about the constitution of how the standing orders at parliament day. Because how the seat vacancy then day. But yet still again, the judicial, it gets a section 78(1)(b), where they grant the high court the power for determining. So but people that they doubt how we go mix them. Then go delay, or then go ignore, or then go return to them, or decisions go come. We see even the tripartite, which is the tripartite some part and day for free political people there. One they would arrest, and then they talk because then they complain saying that this one of the tick. They say, well, even actually you need that they are probably that's a part of the case we then pull. So if they don't know they pull a case, they are certain cases, they're not going to court, they will see when they see some more Kawara, they go to court again. Because I remember one time Mambu, that CS who don't turn on the station now for SLPP spokes. He talk about that. He say you see now, he wants say they go. You see now, somewhere they go, So in other words, if you say them they go, that means they fix say they fix the conditions say or the criteria or the threshold say this is politically motivated. That one I mean they do for let one I go they suppress them. So if that acceptance is there and then when I go ahead for clear that one day, then why the acceptance of certain things will come? So but it's a matter of how reasonable and how people then get for do the determination of outcome of decisions that we can always reflect in terms of going forward. Because the roles and responsibilities of MPs, then they for go decide and do things. But if they say well, they will not be able to become very active, we don't really tell you why. But most of the time, most of them they bring report and put on our table, but the other committees they also take her up or put her next stage, then they lack. So you begin to say, well, are we institutional actions then they do? If institutional actions, what they do in politics, in terms of the parliament for make law, the one they oversight, the functions don't reflect, it's very doubtful. So it's all bring we up to this because of institutions, they agree out for say what and they say clarity to the people and for understand before they go to the next stage. And if you go to the next stage, now they bring the okay, they've done the clear anything they have case been there and put Panama and they say you've been do wrong, or they clear and they all accept. This not before don't be. So if they bring and they will say no, yes, we don't give the clearance, or we don't say this man not be increased numbers, not just of votes. But it's a matter of how rules and responsibility. Because if we go to the table for go eat, we all get 5 fork, and they say now for eat rice or spaghetti, then we have 5, and at 2 you lead, you get for wait let the man when he left, he don't eat, then he put down. So it's a matter of how those things have been happening. Communication has been there. We see even the commissioner talk say they not been they tell us certain things, and active communication not been there to certain things they wouldn't be trying for reform. So why all this now? We don't go reflect for say these are the faults, Let we reset everything for democracy. But if you don't reset anything for democracy, we only hope say that is somewhere we then go will get a decision for help the nation. Thank you, sir. It's not getting well.
Thank you very much, Osfriend.
Yeah, what's the commercial? Yeah.
Team 78.
Yes, sir.
What you get for we, sir?
I'm not got better thing today. Better thing now there. No. And it's same. The same. Anyway, good evening to everybody and happy holiday. Happy CTU, I think you can call it because me a Christian. Happy Muslim Day or what? Triple guide me. The holiday when I get national. Oh, in back. So happy in back to everybody. Anyway, before I go further, hablo Karim say. I see in my comments, the comment section say, let me send the link of which I may talk the last time. I'm not get link. The only link we get na the platform. Contact AAA. If you want to contact me in respect of what I talk, contact AAA will give you the contact phone number. And also Musdi say, I don't know whether according to commentary we make, I don't know whether in the one for like explain more on the technical issues on the septic tank. Well, if you want that, you can also contact AAA for me contact number. Then you can call me. I go explain detail on the technical, each technical side on the septic tank. Anyway, this man when they talk, this chief electoral commissioner man, to me, the man not credible. He's not credible at all. It's actually not credible. I don't care what the people in the talk say. They don't do that they don't work there for long. I don't care whether they work there 200 years. I don't care for no. Now the method of delivery now be the credible of the work. Because for simple reasons, look what he do to that election people they make reference to of waiting corruption, they all. So if you don't do anything then you come back, they can elect you as the commissioner of chief commissioner of the, and then you turn back, look at the man, how the man behave, look at the man how he behave. He dance because of the appointment they appoint you. You're a public servant. So it is showing us here the public servant when they appoint, if I go that's not it. For sure say yes, they don't give the position. Here now and the all. They sting again. Eh? If me na him picking to come for tell them, Papa, what you do so? You're wrong. You're wrong. What did you use the good national treat for? That's the they say, what did they say? They walk down, do what you say? They sing, bandit bien and they dance. King don't be, come on, man. Now you're the first person when now you're the first person when they got appointed as the chief electoral commissioner, or now you're the first person when they go to try, we will come out smart. Not, let's look up. What if we man they talk, he tell hot than I'm out. You know, impress me. It's one of the useless one again. We got a bunch of useless then at the parliament. Bunch of them. Bunch of them. At the parliament. So you see, we don't know how our country will go. And this is when the trace of the trade flow, so then they play with fire. If they mistake the APR, the way they don't show, they don't boycott, they don't mistake period. Hey, no other issue. No other issue down there. No other issue. If they mistake where the chief minister and the toxic consequence, when we throw something, the constitution follow the consequence, he can just talk. In the talk that was his schools are all on lost night. His schools are all on lost night. His schools are not lost because you want go rule country. What contribution we gonna make? Where they say na and food expert now. But we go there. You see, he get an institution, there we go say, they are petitions and they later try contribute to them, like I go help them. What's that? And Anna Foot he specializes on. Anna Foot, I specialize on. We're not gonna blame him. In Boston, the president, the college let me they go, it drop off. It drop off. People don't know that. It not complete the course. It drop off. Man, they can't tell you quality education. Even for set example for quality education for complete that course we do at the college, it drop off. It drop off. They not complete that. It drop off. So you see, here's the thing. So me na yeah. I don't say we. I don't say plenty people and they look for a book we want write. We don't tell that Joe Aliman. Save nine for writing biography. With the Wonder Man, that Joe Aliman. We don't say you know right to now you write the correct thing by that book. If you don't write that correct thing in that book there, now what is the Banfala book they will never sell? You go Banfala because we challenge what they write. Joe Aliman. And you don't point because the other point and say, now you for write a book. So, what you write for you, write correct thing. If you don't write correct thing, with the Banfala book there, we you go put that for sale, they not go sell. Not what they go to wear back. We go not go sell. We go challenge them. Dually, we warn you. We write the correct thing. If you not write them. Now so pop share please me write book. We call say what life taught us. You know I'm not in the book they say the salary is if you know if you reach $500. don't bet your book you right. The profession of a good professor will right, but he said don't die. He said rather you stand smart. You see, I don't see there are people here they impress with say then a PhD man, there's this that. To me food. The PhD man and they want they're the most munku man them. Munku man them. Munku. None of them are impressed me there. Was in a PhD, mean a this. We talk now level say, and they impress me. They're the most munku man them. Munku people there. Exactly. You see? Let them salon if they torment the people there. They backfire. You know go fine. We don't want that. Now country, we don't want that one day. We don't want them. When you tell them say, them don't do, go. God go with you. You do good, good go follow you. You do bad, bad go follow you. But no can't try for intimidate the poor people them. They intimidate them, they give them hard times. Cause hard times, hard life. But they can taunt them for hard life. God the already see. On a bikini, on a wife and day, on a family and day. They will not tell no. No, not able for do, able for the always able say. If you never make, no power. Left the person so other person will come make up. Now the advice with the advice, that's the people there. When I tell them don't, if not able, when I pack and go suffer. Who do good, good go for life. Who do bad, well you go see. That's the advice that you go now. But we'll not begin to taunt people there, intimidate people there. Hey, and be careful. I rest my case. Good night.
Good night, Pa Williams. I want to say thanks to Pa Williams and every other person we been there now. Yusef, thank you. We don't do your own beats for today. Eid Mubarak to all we Muslim brothers and sisters. The blessing of this day. I say just on who are they up where they cook. Princess they ask say if cook. Yes, cook. You know. Noobs. You know say people like right sound of week. Yes, the prede cook. Commander week pa the prede cook. I see some movement right now. I see Koro movement. I'm saying call it. You know can just consider say you know can. Is it call it? No, you know come. You know can. Wait see me they do way late so. Because the album then where for the check una now. Yeah. Alright. Anyway. Low left here. Wait, Abalasa Nigeria la station. Where at down? E? So we be arrange you. Okay. We'll be back later today. A man can find outside they go party Eid. Then still they cook and give neighbor there na salon. Yeah, first thing, early morning. People they know we call man they cook. Hey, you know, baglang. Dish they come. You want to go eat first before you go pray. Then after pray now, and the pikin when they pass compound to compound. Yes. For me the belly full. I don't know if that tradition they still continue though. But now all man they take now for pictures safe now for Instagram, TikTok, for make TikTok video. Eh? Now the most thing now for make TikTok video, the rest make TikTok, make Facebook. Forget. That hey. Must this say austerity measure? No, seriously, used to be fun, you know. But now the package itself. Hey, Saloma back the package. Tipule. Left here, boo. Before I left. Tata, yeah.